Adrian Burnside was born on December 10, 1973, in Auckland, New Zealand, to a family with a deep love for sports. Growing up in the heart of the country, Burnside was introduced to cricket at a young age. His father, a former rugby player, encouraged his sons to pursue sporting endeavors, but it was cricket that captured Burnside's attention. His passion for the game grew as he watched his older brother play for local teams and eventually began playing in his own youth cricket leagues. From a young age, it was clear that Burnside had a natural affinity for bowling. His tall, athletic frame and quick reflexes made him a standout bowler in his local cricket teams. While he initially played as an all-rounder, it became evident that his primary talent lay in his ability to generate pace with the ball. As he progressed through the junior ranks, Burnside's potential was quickly recognized by regional selectors, leading to his inclusion in the Auckland under-19 team. During his teenage years, Burnside honed his skills playing domestic cricket and began gaining attention for his ability to bowl fast. He also became known for his aggressive playing style and his eagerness to take on the best batsmen. As he entered adulthood, he found his place in the Auckland senior cricket team, a pivotal step that would set the stage for his professional career. Domestic cricket and rise to fame. Burnside's journey to professional cricket took shape in New Zealand's domestic circuit. He made his debut for Auckland in 1994 at the age of 21 and quickly became one of the team's most important players. His pace and aggression made him a threat to opposing teams, and he developed a reputation for being able to bowl tight spells while consistently generating pace. In domestic cricket, Burnside became a staple of the Auckland team's bowling attack. His performances in the Shell Trophy, New Zealand's domestic first-class competition, were particularly notable, where he showed his ability to perform consistently against top-tier batsmen. Throughout the mid-1990s, he regularly contributed to his team's success, taking wickets in both long-form and limited overs formats. His performances helped Auckland win several domestic titles during his tenure. And he became known as a bowler who could break partnerships at crucial moments. Burnside's rise through the domestic ranks was also marked by his role in New Zealand's A-team. His performances in these games against international opposition and other second-tier teams drew the attention of the national selectors, setting the stage for his eventual call-up to the New Zealand national team. International career. Career peak and major achievements. In 1997, Adrian Burnside received his first call-up to the New Zealand national team. Marking the beginning of his international career, he made his debut in both one-day international, ODI, and Test cricket in the late 1990s, although his journey to become a mainstay in the squad was gradual. His first few years in the international scene saw Burnside playing sporadically, but he quickly established himself as a dependable bowler with a unique ability to generate pace on New Zealand's often seamer-friendly pitches. Burnside's international breakthrough came in 2001, when he played a critical role in New Zealand's success during a series against South Africa. He was known for his ability to bowl in the power play overs and during the death overs in ODIs, where he could disrupt batting lineups with his fast, aggressive style. His performances during the series were noted for their consistency and the fact that he could trouble some of the best international batsmen, particularly with his pace and accuracy. Although Burnside didn't boast the raw speed of some of his contemporaries, he compensated with clever variations and sharp lines. His deliveries were often difficult to handle, and his ability to extract bounce and seam movement made him an effective weapon in both Test and limited overs formats. In 2003, Burnside achieved one of his career highlights when he was selected as part of New Zealand's squad for the 2003 ICC Cricket World Cup. He was instrumental in helping New Zealand progress through the early stages of the tournament, contributing vital wickets and containing opposing teams with his economical bowling. His standout performance in the World Cup came against South Africa, where he produced an excellent spell of fast bowling that included key wickets and tight overs, helping New Zealand secure an important victory. Over the years, Burnside continued to be a reliable bowler for New Zealand, particularly in the ODI format. His ability to bowl under pressure made him a favorite for the team's leadership, and he earned the respect of both his teammates and opponents. Although he never achieved the level of fame as some of his contemporaries, Burnside's consistency in taking wickets, as well as his capacity to bowl vital spells during critical moments, made him one of the most dependable players on the national team. In addition to his ODI successes, Burnside also earned numerous accolades in Test cricket. His performances in the 2004 Test series against England were particularly notable, where he played a key role in New Zealand's victory. He was one of the team's leading wicket-takers during the series, consistently removing key batsmen and playing an integral part in several match-winning partnerships with his fellow bowlers. Main achievements. Throughout his international career, Adrian Burnside amassed several key achievements that highlighted his value to the New Zealand team. 2003 ICC Cricket World Cup. Burnside played an important role in New Zealand's campaign during the World Cup, taking key wickets and helping his team progress through to the later stages of the tournament. Notable Test series performances. Burnside's most memorable performances came in the 2004 Test series against England, where he proved to be one of New Zealand's most consistent wicket-takers. ODI success. His ability to bowl in both the power play and death overs made him an essential player in the ODI format, and he played key roles in several victories over major cricketing nations. Auckland Championships. Burnside helped Auckland win multiple domestic titles, solidifying his position as one of the leading bowlers in New Zealand's domestic cricket scene. Longevity in international cricket. Despite being overshadowed by some of his more celebrated teammates, Burnside maintained his place in the New Zealand squad for several years, contributing to the team's success. Record wickets. Burnside is among New Zealand's top wicket-takers in ODIs and Tests, with a reputation for taking wickets in critical situations. Final years and retirement. As Burnside entered the final stages of his career, he faced the natural challenges of aging and dealing with the toll that years of fast bowling take on the body. By the late 2000s, Burnside began to experience injuries that affected his ability to bowl at his peak level. These setbacks were coupled with the rise of younger fast bowlers in New Zealand, who began to secure more spots in the national team. Despite this, Burnside continued to play for New Zealand until 2009, where his experience and ability to guide younger bowlers remained an asset to the team. However, after a few injury-riddled seasons, Burnside officially announced his retirement from international cricket in 2010. He left the sport on his own terms, knowing that he had contributed greatly to New Zealand's cricket legacy. After his retirement, Burnside shifted his focus to mentoring and coaching younger players, helping them understand the demands of international cricket and providing insights into the fast bowling techniques that had served him so well throughout his career. He also continued to play in domestic cricket for a few more years before ultimately retiring from all forms of the game. Legacy and impact. Adrian Burnside's legacy in New Zealand cricket is one of quiet excellence. While he may not have enjoyed the limelight that other stars in the sport did, his contribution to the national team was immense. Burnside's ability to bowl consistently and under pressure was a vital asset for New Zealand, and his performances in key series and tournaments have left a lasting impression on the sport. Beyond his on-field success, Burnside's impact as a mentor to young cricketers and his leadership on and off the field have ensured that his legacy continues to influence the future of New Zealand cricket. His career serves as an example of the importance of hard work, resilience, and the ability to perform when it matters the most.